I've returned with more Diddy Kong Racing. With one very important thing that I left out. If you press the item button, the Z button, when you don't have an item, you honk your horn.
Hello, friend.
If you honk your horn on the giant Taj face, you'll summon him.
Abracadabra.
Let's go ahead and get a plane. But we have many places to explore. We have this giant area out here. That door takes 10 balloons. There's a balloon out here. Hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. There's many twists and turns and tunnels. This is the tunnel with the where the car challenge took place. I ran into the wall. That leads out to the beach. But there's this here. This here leads to a very snowy area, where there's many trees and many whatever else. Really just mostly many trees, but there's also a world here. It takes 2 balloons to enter this world. This is Snowflake Mountain. Let's go ahead and jump into Everfrost Peak, where we see that it's a plane level. By default, there is a plane level unlocked, of course. Now, what I forgot to mention is these sky boosters here are a little bit different from the ones on the ground. Where if you pass through one of them, it'll turn you in the direction that it aims. And that's how. And then it is stronger than the ones on the ground. Now, if you notice, I now have a missile with an H next to it. That is a homing missile. What I forgot to mention last time is that grabbing multiple balloons of the same color in a row will power up your item. So 2 red balloons gives you a homing missile. And then 3 red balloons, hang on, let me do it, gives you 10 missiles. Whoa, I almost ran into that. Now, it is a side note, the plane can run over the ground boosters as well. I'm just going to fire off these missiles. Actually, wait. As long as you have 1 missile left, hitting another red balloon will reload. Every level of magnet just gets stronger, other than the third one, which instead of drawing you towards the target at high speed, it draws the target back towards you, effectively making them go backwards. Different color of multiple blue balloons will power up your boost. Simply put, that's all it does. But let's go on to Walrus Cove before explaining the different power-ups for the other balloons. By the way, I love Walrus Cove. So, getting multiple yellow balloons makes your shield last longer. And that's how it works. Oh, bumper. Oh my god, my N64 can't handle it. Oh god. Okay. But like I said, multiple... Whoa! That's another thing I forgot to mention. Hitting someone that has a shield will make you spin. Like Bumper just did to me twice. And, increasing levels of green balloon will give you different traps. Like level 1's oil. My N64 is going bad. I'm suffering from big time frame rate badness thing. Okay. But anyway, whoops. As I was saying, green balloons are traps. The level 1 is the oil spill, which just makes someone spin. Level 2 drops a mine, which explodes and flips the hopeless victim in the air for a little bit. And level 3 is a bubble. The bubble's devastating. The bubble traps the poor helpless person in the bubble for a few seconds so they can't move at all. But that's about enough of that. Race is over. Let's go ahead and finish this up. There we go. Next up is Snowball Valley. Let us begin. But first, there's a key over here. I wanted the key. Now, if you hit restart race, it saves you collecting the key. Goodbye, Banjo. I'm pretty sure I just destroyed... Ow! This track features branching paths. I'll just let everyone else get smushed by the snowballs. So the branching paths, that one just has some blue balloons that aren't real, that might be a little bit of help, but there's significantly less banana on that path as well, so just make note of that before deciding which way to go. If my N64 was not really old and just having problems running this game, it would be way easier. Oops, there we go. And that's the end of the race. I'll just go ahead and watch this one. It's been a few races since we've seen him. This is for you. And the key opens the door, as you would expect. Next up, one of my favorite tracks in this entire game. It's Frosty Village. Let us begin the trek through Frosty Village. So, goodbye, turtle. So, why Frosty Village is one of my favorites is because, well, the way it looks, you go through this forest-looking place, you've got a couple caves, you've got some... Well, I'm actually not sure what this is supposed to be. But then here, the actual village part, you've just got these houses here. The one with the rainbow balloon in front of it. And then, even in this forest area, you've got these side paths here. With, well, some boosters. And near the end of them, a rainbow balloon. And then you've got some things that are... Well, I'm in the water now, which is not fun. But you've also got some paths that are, well, catered to the... I ran face first into that mine. Catered to the hovercraft or the plane. Like that little... Like there, you could barely see a cave behind the waterfall there. There's also a side path to the right, which... Again, rainbow at the end. There's... Well, there's just a lot to it. I don't know how to explain it, really. But, this is it. That's the end of it. Award me with balloon, and then let me face this boss. And brace yourselves. For the first time, I make fun of a voice in this series.
Well done. Now I challenge you to a race.
Oh boy! This walrus wants to race me. I guess let's accept his challenge.
Seriously, I don't know why he gets that old man voice. Got that blue balloon. Okay. So this walrus race is entirely downhill. It's very much the opposite of racing the Triceratops, where you were climbing a mountain. This one, you're just going straight downhill. Well, maybe not straight down, but you're going downhill the entire time, basically. Oops. And weaving through a few caves as well. So this one's not that bad. As long as you keep the blue balloons and you kind of keep yourself going at an alright pace, you'll win pretty easily. Like this. That's the end of that chapter.
What do you have to say for yourself, walrus? What are you gonna say now?
Well done. Now try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins from the snow world. Collect 8 from each level and win. Then come back and see me.
I don't know if I want to.
I've got something
Take your finger off the accelerator just before you hit a zipper. So this is an explanation of sorts. What they're explaining here is, before you do anything that gives you speed, before that boosts your speed, such as, well, such as using a blue balloon or passing over one of those boosters, if you let go of the A button, what it does is it will make your boost stronger and your flames turn green with rainbow smoke at the end. Anyway, Taj's Hover Challenge. Racing around the island in a hovercraft. You pretty much are covering the entire island. It's kind of circumnavigating it, really. This is actually a race around the island. Unlike the car challenge, where he said it was a race around the island, but it was a race around a small circle. Anyway. Heading up here, and this will be the final lap, so there's really not much else to go over right now. Really, all that's left to do is to finish this, and then probably call it good. So this entire... As a side note, I will be playing this entire adventure with Mr. Diddy here. I may play through this adventure a second time with a different character, just to kind of... just for whateverness, if I ever decide to come back to this game, which I probably will. Balloon. Balloon. Thank you. Balloon! Where are you going? Okay. Now, during that hover challenge, there is the off chance that going this way, you'll see something of note. And by something of note, I mean up here. See that? It's just kind of hiding there. But next up, let's actually go in this 10 door. Well, let's go through the 10 door in the next episode. This adventure's starting to heat up a little bit. We're being given a new trick, so they're probably expecting us to use it now. But next time, Sherbet Island awaits, which is through this 10 door. Also, I did not mean to turn on the speedometer. Through that 10 door awaits Sherbet Island. We'll be heading there next time. See you then.